With all the recent asteroid flybys so close, the recent one just last month that came in at us was sighted 24 hours before it passed us. That was asteroid 2019 OK, a city killer asteroid. They claim that it was small, that's why they couldn't sight it. But really, is that an excuse? They should have more people looking at the skies, trying to find anything they can. Now, asteroid alert of a mile-high tsunami that could destroy the planet. And NASA monitors near-Earth objects. We know that they have such a listing. We can easily find it on Space Weather. Sean Martin Express UK reports the asteroid which wiped out the dinosaurs caused tsunamis which were up to a mile high all across the globe. This is according to the astonishing research, and of course it can happen again. We see so many marks on the Earth from asteroid impacts, 50 alone in Australia confirmed so far. They're all over the United States, all over Canada, even in the Sahara Desert recently found. And they claim that one of them, for example, Southeast Egypt, that came in about 5,000 years ago, 3000 BC, boiled the atmosphere and could have turned the sand into glass. Many scientists believe that it was a type of a nuclear war or a nuclear weapon that was used to turn it into glass, but it could have been the asteroid strikes. And that then caused earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, which of course brought the demise of the Pharaoh kingdom and the empire, which of course fell at the hands of Queen Cleopatra of Egypt at the time of the Roman Empire. So they were suffering, they were in famine, they had social unrest, and they just couldn't get it together after all that climactic change. From what the scientists say, recently found from Google Earth, marks were from the asteroid that began all this. So we have objects coming at us which we don't spot. We have others that come at us, we spot, we can't do anything about them. A couple of months ago, one asteroid fell south of the Aleutian Islands into the north area of the Pacific Ocean, thank goodness, so nobody was involved in getting hurt in any way. And we were lucky about that. And we've had some very, very frequent near misses lately. And we have another one coming in. Two of them actually coming in. One in 2027 and another one in 2029, the Apophis. And they're going to be making their first rounds and more rounds coming later on. And those are big ones because they're 1,000 feet across. Now, the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs caused a mile-high tsunami going all around the world. And of course, this can happen again. And if you look at Google Earth, you should please look at the point. Well, let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Here we are, Google Earth. And here we have Egypt. This is the area of the asteroid strike. Actually, there were a few asteroid strikes there. And the geologists and scientists there was one here, there was another one in Iraq, over there. This one was found in 2014, that one in 2014. And look at this the change here. The climate was not like this always. It was basically like the Amazon, but look at the way it is now. Since then, actually, something must have passed there to strike this whole area. And the odd thing is that as I was looking for it, I noticed that there's pristine volcanic. There you go. Those are volcanoes. Those are lava cinder cones, as you can see. It was somewhere around here. I sometimes mark things and the pins go off for some very odd reason. Okay. Anyway, it was around here. it was around here. And the pin is off, so what can I do? But it was around here, and I'm not going to waste your time, but it also created a lot of earthquakes and volcanic activity. These are volcanoes, as you can see, lava and mud. Now let's go back out. I want to go to take you to what I wanted to show you of the earth strikes. Some of them are very, very obvious. One that was just recently found in Scotland. You can see it right here, that black water. You'll see this is Scotland here, that's Ireland. There it is, it's coming in. That thing there, I don't know what that is, but that thing there is definitely an asteroid strike right off the coast. I don't know what that is. This is it, Ullpool. The Ullpool asteroid, right there. That caused the coast to come sloughing up from the heat of the impact. And they found that from the rock examinations, right there. The Ullpool. Ullpool. Right there. That's an asteroid strike. And across the pond of the Atlantic, we go to Canada. You can see right there, and of course a lot more, but you can see right there, that's the Manicouagan. What am I doing? Let me go around. I want to go around. Wait a minute. I can't look at it like this. I'm going to get very dizzy. No, what am I doing? I want to go around. I want to go around. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go in. That's the Manicouagan right there. And actually it looks like it's a double thing. A double whammy. Can you see it? This and the one right next to it, north of it. Actually, this looks to be the same size as well. And I don't know what that is. And I don't know what that is either. But you can see there's a lot of scars on Earth. And then we have this thing, this very strange thing. Look at that. And then the whole Hudson Bay. I mean, you know, very big scars. Something is missing there. Something looks to be missing. Then we go here. It's like the finger of God has come along and pushed the crust from west to east. Look at that. Something slid in there, stopped there, and made these volcanic islands right there. And as we know, we still have a lot of earthquake activity here with Haiti and everybody, Cuba and everything. And Mexico, of course, with the volcanoes. This thing, something slid and did that, but we have the same type of marking right here. Again, something slid from east to west, from west to east, sorry, and even looked as if it cut the landmass between South America and Antarctica and created the volcanic islands right there as well. And we also have a similar thing going on in Papua New Guinea, right here. If we get closer, that one looked to be a lot smaller in size. This thing here, look, from west to east, sliding in that way, and stopping here with those volcanic islands. So you have a lot of very easy evidence here, and Australia has confirmed 50 asteroid strikes from the mineral examination. So, okay, and the other one that fell a couple of months ago in the spring was around here. So it didn't affect anybody, thank goodness, but it was around here. That's what I wanted to show you. And if you look at it, I mean, okay, that came in sliding sideways. This could have been direct hit. And it looks as if it could have been the same size. A direct hit right there. So concerning the Mexico asteroid, they said a 10-mile asteroid came crashing into what is now Mexico. This happened 66 million years ago. Almost obliterated all life on Earth. Actually, 3/4 of life on Earth, plant and animal, was obliterated. And that was the Chicxulub, Yucatan, Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula asteroid, the asteroid killer asteroid. Now, after the aftermath of the collision was almost as severe as the initial impact, according to research, and when another massive space rock heading in Earth's direction, the study should serve as a stark warning. Asteroid known as 1990 MU. That's currently completing another orbit of the Sun, and that's the one that's coming 2 years before Apophis. That's coming in 1990 MU in 2027. It could come perilously close to us. Asteroid 1990 MU is between 4 to 9 kilometers in diameter, so it's huge. And on June 6, 2027, it will be a near-Earth object, according to NASA's analysis. The asteroid will be only 0.03 AUs from Earth. AU is an astronomical unit, 93 million miles, just an astronomical hair's width from our planet. 1 AU distance is between the Earth and the Sun, 93 million miles. So coming within just 0.03 AU is very close. For references, Mars, the planet which humans are hoping to reach, is around 0.5 AU. Now the asteroid is classed as potentially hazardous, and according to NASA has the potential to make threatening close approaches to the Earth. If the asteroid were to hit Earth, which NASA does say is extremely unlikely, then it would have global consequences, of course, and a study has found that if it were to hit Earth, to hit water that is, humans would not be safe if the last monster asteroid collision is anything to go by. The study found that the dinosaur-destroying asteroid, known as the Chicxulub asteroid, the Yucatan Peninsula asteroid, caused such devastation that the biggest tsunamis Earth has ever seen resulted from the impact. Research from University of Michigan found that that impact was so strong, tsunamis could be seen in all of the planet's oceans. Can you imagine? One such tsunami, researchers concluded, was even 1,500 meters tall, just shy of a mile. For reference, the tsunami which devastated Japan in 2011 was only 40 meters tall. In other words, about 120 feet. Molly Range, the lead researcher of the project, said the Chicxulub asteroid resulted in a huge global tsunami, the likes of which have not been seen in modern time. Well, of course, otherwise we wouldn't be here talking about it. The team ran 2 computer simulations in order to show just how big the tsunami would have been, and also the resulting sediment displacement from the impact. The first showed the initial devastation of the impact, and it showed a wave stretching up 1,500 meters tall, just shy of a mile tall, which represents the initial blast of water away from the impact, according to Mrs. Range. The second simulation showed the water refilling the crater, which likely triggered more massive waves. Brian Arbick, a physical oceanographer at the University of Michigan, said, "You have a steep wall of water that rushes back in." The simulations also showed the wave spreading around the entire globe in several days. The research paper read, "The impact tsunami spread quickly over the Gulf of Mexico, into the Atlantic, and through the Central American Seaway into the Pacific within the first 24 hours. This model suggests that the bolide impact, bolide meaning volida in Greek, meaning missile, like missile. Okay, this bolide asteroid impact not only had major effects on the global atmosphere and the biosphere, it also created a tsunami of such magnitude that its effects is felt across much of the world oceans. Mr. Arbic said it must have been one of the biggest tsunamis ever. Now, if we ever were to find something like this heading at us, the thing is that we have no way to stop it. We have no way to stop it, unfortunately. And this is something that all the countries around the world should get together and try to find some way to quickly mitigate something like this. But what am I saying? I mean, here we have, for example, Fukushima that's ongoing so many years, and they're not getting together to stop that. What a shame. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.